We have in the studio a man of many crafts, from radio to the stage to fashion. He's killing. Join me in welcoming the energy god himself, aka DO to the TUN.
Only one. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Feels different to be on the other side of the seat. It's
Yes,
nice.
it does. It does feel different when the student becomes the master. All right, nice to have you here.
Thank
So
you
we're
very
gonna,
much.
just gonna be asking you a few questions about your journey so far. It's quite inspiring. So you've been in the entertainment industry for 15 years. How has that been so far?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with what I've done over the years, but I mean, looking at you through the eyes of other people, you just feel like you're in the right place. You're doing the right thing, and you are in the right space. Because working into a place in 2004
Hmm.
and still almost spanning after a decade and few years. I'm grateful for it. For me, I challenge myself. I'm always challenging myself.
Oh, that's very great. So you mentioned radio. Do you ever think that you would leave radio at some point?
I think I might leave radio, but let me put it this way: I think I'm going to evolve into something maybe bigger than what I'm doing right now,
All
and
right.
way bigger, but the same, but in a different way. I mean, right now I'm hosting one of the biggest TV shows, and it's getting everybody
Yes.
together. So I feel like I'm not. I don't see myself leaving radio. I love it. I have a passion for it, but I see myself evolving into creating my own in my own space and doing things differently with what I already love.
So have you always known that you were going to do music, or was it something that you delved in across the line, along the line?
Well, I mean, truthfully, before I started the craft of hype, I watched a lot of likes of Avicii, rest in peace.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Chainsmokers.
Yes, I love Chainsmokers.
I love DJ Khaled.
Oh,
And how I think DJ Khaled is not even the fact that he makes records, is the power he puts behind anything he does.
yes.
He does. His energy is just out of this world.
Yes.
So, and if you see it, I mean, we're getting to an era where music knows no bound. It's
Yes.
not no restrictions. And shout out to Larry Gaga as well, who have taken it to top notch. And shout out to all the DJs like DJ Neptune, Big N, who make their own records now. So I
Yes.
felt, you know what? I go for gigs, shows. I rock to other people's songs, and I mean, everybody keeps saying, "Delta man, you vibe a lot like a top notch musician. You can put your own records out." I mean, knowing the fact that you have the ear for music, knowing what understanding what it sound, and going with the trend. I mean, it's just right for you now to put out your
Yes.
own material. I mean, I'll be honest with you. This record we did, about to put out, we've done it a year ago. But I just felt, you know what, my life is timing. So delving into music was just more or less. It came from a space where it was just timing for me. It was good for me. I have the ear for music. I've been able to check out other people's music. I've been able to vet people's songs. So I mean, why is it not the right time? I'm hyping and rocking to other people's songs. Why can't I have my own music?
That's a very good idea behind it. You released a song with Olamide and Pepenazi. Yeah. So what's the creative process behind the song?
Everybody knows like Afrobeat is a household name now. We owe it to a family who thought it was good to put things together,
Yes.
instruments, and make something magical from it.
All
And not
right.
just music, is the body, the entity behind it, which everybody knows as Fela, which I feel, as much as I don't think we give that family a lot of
A
credit.
lot of credit.
Exactly, because they started something. And I wanted a song that reminds us of what we've coined out of our decisions in our music. I wanted a song that would remind us of what we've created while making music. For example, the kind of dance we've created, the kind of sound, and how we vibe and how we party. I mean, that's how I wanted to remind people. So for anybody who's outside Nigeria or outside Africa who
Yes.
listens to this music, I mean, when you say Afrobeat to the world, by just listening to what he is just the vibe. It's the sound, the instrument that plays in it. And reminding of the kind of things we created, like for example, the kind of dances we created to this kind of music we do, the zankus, the shakus, and
Shokis.
all that. And shout out to Olamide and Pepe Nazi. They delivered it, and they just liked the fact that he connected with my persona as well. So I mean, Afrobeat is energy. Afrobeat is beautiful. Afrobeat is a
Yes.
vibe, and it brings happiness. So I mean, that's the thought process of that song. It's Afrobeat to the world, so anybody
Right.
can rock with it.
Yes, I mean Afrobeat is Africa.
Yeah.
It is a strong representation of where we're from. So yes, we're definitely here for it. So what should we be expecting from the Energy God moving forward?
A lot of things. Okay, shout out to everybody, man. Talking about movies. Shout out to Funke Akindele. She is a person with a big heart. She makes the great movies. And I got another break to be as a lead role in Ghetto Reloaded, which
Oh,
coming very. I'm actually writing on this interview, going on set for a month.
all right.
So I mean, shout out to everybody who wants to, who's thinking, why is this guy on everything? But hey, I mean, TV, radio conquer
I
everything. Now
mean,
I'm
if you
going
have
to
the talent, why
movies.
not?
Yeah, exactly. So, and you guys are going to be seeing a different side of me. A
Oh,
different side of me.
we are definitely
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, a different side of me. And I mean, more shout out to everybody watching my show too as well on TV. That's still
Yay.
going to pop anyways. But there's a lot more going down. My clothing line drops on the 12th in a few days. It drops on the 12th, and it's a fashion that depicts nature. You're almost like you're close to energy and you're
Yes.
close to happiness, and it's reflected on your clothes.
Yes, I did
So
see the pictures. Very lovely.
so that's dropping as well. So a lot more, a lot more. I mean, I'm the kind of guy. I think I surprise everybody. I
Yes,
like
yes,
it.
I must say that. Yes, you do surprise everyone. Because just
So
when we think, oh, Energy God, he comes with something
yeah,
else.
yeah, I'm
All right,
happy with
so
that.
where can we listen to your songs?
He's on all platforms. Shout out to Gbedu actually supporting the movement as well. But it's all on all platforms. So you guys, you can stream online. But shout out to Gbedu. I mean, thank you guys for supporting the movement. I mean, I like the way this establishment. I like the fact that we are taking music to the people that don't even as much you think they have access to it, but
Yes.
they still need more.
All right, so what are your socials so that, I mean, your listeners can follow you and...
Okay, so you know what? Shout out to everybody follow on TikTok right now. I think recently I dropped one video and just hit 10,000 on TikTok. So
Oh,
on
that's
TikTok,
great.
it's at the real energy God. Now let me explain. It's DTHERELTHEGAD. That's
All right.
THEREL energy. That's
All right.
ENERGYGAD.
All right.
Right?
So God is GAD.
God is GAD, and please make it the small letter because I tell everybody there's only one God.
There's only
right?
one God.
I'm not taking that spot. So on Instagram is at DO to the TUN. That's DO number 2 DTUN.
All right.
That's on Instagram. On Twitter is at I am DO to the TUN. That's I am DO number 2 DTUN. So you can check me out. I mean, and the same as all my platforms as well. When you guys want to stream it, just check it out. Is that I use Energy God everywhere.
All right, you heard it here. Energy God, DO to the TUN.
Only one.
Yes. So what words would you have for your fans?
I mean,
Just the last
word
word.
simple, right? Stay true to yourself. Always be yourself, and don't